struggling trying to figure out where to start in this story for you because it's just confusing. The order of all the details that make it so divinely perfect. I guess that's kind of how divinity is, you know, there's no real beginning or end. It's just everything's part of it all the whole time. There's no start and finish. I'll just have to pick where to start randomly. So I was in my bathroom getting dressed yesterday and I saw my arm in the mirror and I said to myself, you can do a pull-up. And you did do a pull-up. I know that seems really random. I just basically heard this voice say, you did do a pull-up. You did do a pull-up. I was like, whoa, you know, whoa, okay. Okay, universe, right? I see you. I see what you're doing there. And I was like, wow, I did do a pull-up. And I immediately just went into this feeling of, how would I feel and what would I have done if I did do a pull-up? And the reason why I even had that thought to pull up is that since quarantine happened, the past few months, I've made a goal that I was just like, I want to be able to do a pull-up. And I don't know the last time I did a pull-up, maybe 4th grade. As an adult, I don't recall really ever having done a pull-up. And I joke about 4th grade because I did 11 in gym class. So I like weirdly did the most in my class. It was the strangest, most bizarre thing. I don't know, it was just something about my body type, shape, size at the moment, my strength. But since then, like, I don't think I've ever been able to do a pull-up, and we have this bar in my apartment that's like, it's a pull-up bar. And, you know, I'll like jump up and hang and do things like that. But from like totally dangling, legs in the air, arms totally straight, all the way up above fully, I haven't been able to do it. And so I've just been doing little exercises, you know, practicing hanging and stuff. So that's kind of the backstory about that. And so I'm in the bathroom and I hear, you did do a pull-up. I'm like, whoa. And then I'm thinking like, I would immediately want to, for some reason, so one of my brothers is like a serious ninja and super athletic, in such good shape. It's so inspiring. And so I thought I would want to text him. I would want to tell him, you know, like I immediately imagined myself holding my phone and opening up my text message to him and what the text would be, you know, like it would be this like eloquently put, you know, like, you probably don't know this about me, I don't know the last time I did a pull-up, and I just did my first one, and, you know, like I imagined doing it and feeling it. And then I thought, what kind would I do? What kind did I do? And I'm like, did I do them this way or this way? You know, because this way so much easier for me than this, just like hanging or doing anything. This is like, to me, like the real way to do it, just because it's harder. And I was like, well, you always start with the easier thing, right? So you did this way, you know, the easier way. And I was like, no, you did a real pull-up the hard way, you know, like that's what you did. That's how strong you are. That's how capable you are. You did that. And I was like, whoa, okay, you know? And so I just leave the bathroom and I just walk directly over to the pull-up bar, and no hesitation, just total and flow, and drop and totally dangled all the way straight and pulled myself up the real way. And I did my first pull-up as an adult that I can ever remember, at least. And I get down, you know, feet on the ground, and immediately, what's my first reaction? What's my response to doing that, you know? And I go, yes, you know, but one of my hands is occupied right now. And I go, yes, I did it, you know, and like, just we put our arms up in the air when we're really excited. It's power, it's energy. We just have to express ourselves. I don't know. And I mean, I've read about how you can just look at yourself in the mirror, and all these studies shown, you know, if you just like stand really tall and like go, yeah, like that actually energetically puts that out there. You know, it's like good to do. And so that's my reaction to myself doing a pull-up is that. And so what's amazing about that, and why I didn't know where to start the story, is what is so amazing about that is the past months since the quarantine started here, I've been running way more. The boardwalk's been closed, so I can't skateboard where I usually do as much as I want to, so I've just taken up running to occupy a lot of my time. And there's this little bridge that I go over, and right when I get to like the climax, I don't know, the peak, there's probably some super smart engineering term for the peak of the bridge. Right when I'm approaching that, every time I run, so almost every day, even if I'm walking, you know, I go kind of this loop over this little bridge. Every time I'm running, I throw my arms up in the air and I go, yes, yes, I'm a winner, I'm a champion, I'm amazing, yes. And I do that almost every day. And sometimes people comment to me and ask, or like someone's like, wow, I wish I had that much energy, or, you know, I almost get a little self-conscious, but it's really good practice for me regardless. And I throw my arms up in the air and I say yes, and I project this yes, excited energy of being a winner and a champion. And I do that because I want to attract those sorts of experiences that make me feel that way, right? It's really just about how you feel. And so I'm first putting forth the energy and my body acting as if it's having that winner mentality. I run over that bridge like I am the top marathon winner of the whole world, going through that ribbon, you know, and for months I've kind of been in training to be a winner and have an experience that I would feel the natural way, that I would feel a natural moment unconsciously to do this as a response to what just happened in my life. And so I just think it's so amazing that for months I've been putting out this energy of yes, 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 without knowing what's going to happen, but knowing that I want to attract those sorts of moments in my life that make me do that. So, you know, I basically created that moment for myself, and then I also pre-imagined telling my brother about it as if it already happened. You know, I imagined holding my phone. I felt the phone in my hand. I imagined texting. I started thinking about, you know, and you start thinking, how am I going to word this text amazingly? And you spend 20 minutes on 2 sentences or something. And it's like, I imagined doing that. I felt it. So I put the feeling out before it even happened. I used my imagination, my ability to feel and be conscious of what I'm thinking and feeling, and the universe had to mirror it back. It had to match it with me, you know. So that is the lesson. That is the beautiful lesson that I'm so grateful came out of this, is that we've heard it. I mean, I've heard it before. It's kind of a general thing that it's common in the spiritual world, I guess, communities to understand that you first put out, you have to like act as if, right? You have to act as if. So if you want to be happy, you don't just wait for the world to make you happy. You could spend a lifetime super sad because of that, when in fact you first just put a smile on your face. you're going to respond from feeling that smile. You're feeling, you felt that before, you know what it is, you felt that. So you're then going to become happy and generate experiences that create you to smile. Because life just matches what you give it. You're the magnet. Whatever energy, specific energy you're putting out smiling, happy energy. Even if you don't actually feel it, just smile, imagine a happy little thought. So if you are putting out smiley, happy energy, even if maybe the happiest things aren't currently happening in your life, you are going to attract happy experiences. The universe is going to give you happy moments. If you sit and stew and worry and think about it and actually start to feel worried and feel anxious and think and focus on that, you are telling the universe to give more of that to you. Right? You are just sending messages out to the universe 24/7 nonstop, whether you realize it or not. Everything is a message. Every bit, every word, every action. So send out positive, loving messages to the universe. And the universe will then unfold before you as your reality in all of that back. That same energy back at you. It's amazing. It's so amazing how the world works. You can do anything. Believe that you can. It's not even believe, you just know. It's almost not even believing. It almost feels beyond believing. For some reason, saying believe almost makes me feel like there's a possibility of doubt. When, if it just is, there's no doubt, right? If I already did the pull-up, there's no doubt I did it. I did it, it's fact. So that's it. Like the knowing is just so fact. And believe feels like it maybe isn't a fact. I don't know, it's just how it's resonating with me in the moment, so that's what I'm saying. So if you just know and affirm, and you'll just make your life happen for you. Know and affirm the things that you desire. And so I highly recommend, if you too maybe naturally throw your arms up in the air when you're happy. It's just this thing we do. And there's so much energy doing that. Even just if you're listening to me right now and you have your hands free, just like throw them up, be like, yeah, you know, just go, yes. Just, there's so much just energy just doing that. And our mind and soul respond and reflect what our body's feeling. So my body's feeling excited and energized and like a winner and up, taller than I've ever been, then I'm gonna attract those sort of experiences. It's pretty cool. I encourage you all to try. Just go for it. Believe in yourself so much that you know it as your truth. It's beyond belief, it's just an eternal knowing that you can. Yeah. I love you all. Thank you for listening to my love ramble.